Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to K-ville. Instead, you will be engulfed by the Wade Wackos, the Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Duke Blue Devils. The Tar Heels will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Duke's offense takes the field. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Fires to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Blue Devils are flying down the field. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The aerial assault continues. Makes the grab over the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. He stops him at the 31, but not before he picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking for space, it's Moore. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tar Heels offense will go to work for the first time today. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You got to be careful. And, David, I like these guys, too, because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run game.
No doubt. And it's fun because when you're a defense and you can shut down half the field, you can do so many different things to give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Johnson looking to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He'll try the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He's looking deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. Looking for a gap. It's Hampton. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Gonna take a shot. Reels it in down the left side. He's off to the races. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. They're trying to get to him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And they went right back to the well, and that is a big-time answer from the defense after giving up the explosive play.
Yeah, it's a great job in sudden change, right, Reese? You give up the big one, the play before, so you hustle down, you get lined up. You have no idea what's coming next, but great individual effort by the defender to get to that QB.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Tar Heels are marching down the field. Johnson wants to throw it. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, UNC!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
10, North Carolina, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and getting the 1st down. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll go back to the ground. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And the Blue Devils decide to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to rip, and they got him for the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Johnson looking to throw. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Got his man quickly. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollard.
It's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
That's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got room at the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Off play action on first down. Fires to the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone, and you're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. It's good. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the first quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Dropping back, it's Murphy. He's right on target. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Blue Devils moving quickly to the line. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Moore. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete to the right. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Pulled and finds his man on the left.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Now on second down after the incompletion. Looking for a man, it's Murphy. And the quarterback is snowed under. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
Nah, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon where the offensive lineman call it out and pick you up. You could tell did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom, shot out of a cannon, right to the quarterback, gets the sack.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 40. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Fair catch called for and made. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's Jones. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Finds his big tight end.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Johnson wants to throw it. They're bringing heat. Trying to get rid of it. Ball in the air. Intercepted. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense snatches it, and they've reversed the field. Touchdown, North Carolina! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go over to the offense and be like, bro, we don't need you today. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense, doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Florida State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on first down. And they get the sack just like that.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today. One bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Goes to the option. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line.
17-10.
They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Tar Heels will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll bring it back. It's Moore. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wide out in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Touch pass on the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Hampton. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped. A gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Strong, firm tackle. They've been really good moving the chains on third down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. He's got the tight end. Got enough space. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 18.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
24-10.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The inside handoff. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. He's got his man. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Looking to move it through the air. Nice move to keep running. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. He makes the grab. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. New set of downs after that completion. The back goes in motion. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the grab.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking for the score. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. So a little too much contact through the PI flag. They'll decline that one, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia State is getting handled right now at home. Someone needs to step in here, throw in the towel, and stop this fight. They're trailing by 14 to Georgia Southern. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Second down.
Gonna run it. It's Moore. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Facing a third down and short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. From the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Makes his connection. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Running back searching for a hole. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Coming after him. Fires to the tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Hand off from the shotgun. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been... And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Duke!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
31-17.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Sweet feet on the move. He's up to 90 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Comes out throwing on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the middle. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. Looking for a block. It's Moore. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to throw it again. Unloads it left. Got his man. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Quick strike complete. No chance to run, but still a good gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the run. The Blue Devils will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air, it's Murphy. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Hamilton. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Pulls and fires complete. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Looking to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. He's got his man. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Tar Heels are rolling down the field. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Johnson wants to throw it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. He has been in see-ball, get-ball mode all day, and he is making his mark in this rivalry game, guys.
I'll tell you, he was sick and tired of reading about and hearing about the offenses coming into this one. This guy had his own designs and his own plans. He has been balling, David, all over the field.
And it's so fun. A rivalry game, you have so much emotion, so much passion. Well, guess what? You can let that out on defense. And defense, you can fly around, make plays, and he's been doing it all game long.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. He's gonna pass. Getting some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Hampton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He's got it.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He wants to throw. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Leaves it with the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on fourth down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looking for a block. It's Moore. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Offense in a split backfield. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. He leaves it with his back. Runs through a tackle. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Trying to get behind the defense. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Blue Devils are in the hurry up. Takes the handoff. It's Moore. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The short hands, it's Moore. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Quickly out to the tight end. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Smashes it between the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UCLA is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 10 to Oregon. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? It's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Out of the gun, the inside give. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Using the quick game. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Fires to the big fella. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's caught. At the 20, he's got space. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. From the red zone, looking for a man. Trying to know where to go, and the ball is loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.